Well, hello. Hi, this is Michael G. Garcia, author of the book. It's not that we were here, it's that we are here. Thank you for visiting my channel, checking out my videos. Um, you can find my book at www.michaelggarcia.com. And right now, what we're doing is we're talking about Chapter 5. And Chapter 5 has to deal with perfect timing. And that's something that I've come to. That's how I live my life. I try to live my life in perfect timing. To say that anything that is meant for me or whatever I'm going to do, it's all going to work out in perfect timing. And by living that, that's even whenever I communicate with my friends, family. Usually, it's always I'll see you in perfect timing. We'll talk in perfect timing, and what it does is it opens up to say like that you're guided and you're if we're all floating down the river and living life down the river, you're going to get there in perfect timing, and it's not really up to you. You're going with the flow, and before you know it, you're going to get exactly what you need. And living in perfect timing and living in a flow of this life, to say whatever say that you've missed or that you never turn in the river, like go upstream from the river, but you always, anything that you ever wanted would be downstream, and you can always find it, and you'll find it in perfect timing. And that's kind of living. It's living without lack. That as anything that you need will always come to you in perfect timing. Meaning, even through the relationships that maybe you don't have but will, everything will come to you. If it's money, if it's a new job, to say if you just let it allow. That's what it is. It's allowing things to happen. And like in my book, I talk about like the law of the harvest, and what that is. That's say like there's time isn't like gestation, which is like what is the time that it takes a seed to, when you plant it, to break the earth and come up. That it's all in its own timing and its perfect timing, and we have it to where it's a known. It's like you can predict that it'll come up in a certain time, and say if you plant corn in 75 days, you'll your crop will grow and you'll be able to reap whatever you planted. And that's like with the same thing with a baby in a womb. Like all of that, it takes its own time. And same thing with like what I love. It's like food. Like good food takes time, and when it's ready, it's ready in perfect timing. And it's kind of nice because if it's something quick and you can do it, you can whip it up. Okay, some other things take time, and there you just give it its time that it needs. And that's kind of how I live, and that I live in perfect timing with everything that I do. Like even whenever I go to the beach and or anything like that, where I may be feeling like I'm running a little late, but then whatever it takes, everything that it takes to go to the beach, and I'm gonna meet my brother and my family and hang out. But then I'm in my mind, I already know everything's perfect timing, but people are waiting, and you want to get there as quick as soon as you can. And then as soon as you walk in, like as soon as you drive up, somebody's leaving, and you pull into the perfect spot right next to your brother, and he's like, wow man, perfect timing. And I'm like, you got that right. And that's just one example. Or whenever you meet a friend, and like you show up, and oh, perfect timing, to where I get these synchronicities all the time, and I live for them. I look forward to them. I depend on them, to say that everything's going to happen in perfect timing. And that's kind of what I would wish for you, as anything that you desire, anything that you want, that it comes to you in perfect timing. And if you just allow it, sometimes whenever we have our expectations of I want it now, we're just kind of pushing things away. But if we just let go, live our life downstream, and know that everything that we want, it's going to be there. Life doesn't have to be a struggle, and especially dealing with time is time is it's such a huge, it's so big that you really can't control it. It's just too big of a concept to say that you want to control it. And but if you just jump on into it and allow things to happen, I would say that, you know, everything's going to come to you in perfect timing. Okay, so I hope this video, you're able to see it in perfect timing. And that's how I live my life, and it makes things a little easier to say that I'm just going to allow it, and everything's going to come to me, and that's how I live my life. And this is chapter 5. It's part of the book, and it's something that I really live by and felt that it was important to mention. So on that note, I hope you have a wonderful evening. This video finds you in perfect timing, that you're doing wonderful. Anything you want, you can have. Remember that this is all about you. You're the most important part of this story. So again, I thank you for spending some time with me. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Hope you, whenever this finds you, hope you're doing great whenever it touches you. And we'll catch up on chapter 6. That's going to be the next video, and I hope you subscribe to me. Thank you for spending some time with me. Again, wish you a wonderful evening. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Remember, everything's in perfect timing, and we'll see you then in perfect timing. Ciao, adios, goodbye. Take care.